Hi there, welcome to Prime Studio, where we get to hear all sorts of interesting tales about different aspects of life. Let's hear this one. The call to prayer rang through the narrow alleys. The soaring voice of the muezzin cutting through the age-old rooftops. Adam quickly pulled his shawl tighter around his shoulders, blending in with the crowd making their way to the mosque. He didn't really want to pray today. Heck, he even forgot about it altogether. He just needed to disappear into that sea of worshippers so he could avoid all the quizzical looks from his neighbors, who always seems to see way too much. For a long time, Adam had been carrying a secret that weighed way more than anything in the world. He was gay in a place where love like his was seen as a crime, a shame. He had perfected the art of being invisible. He could smile as sweetly as he wanted and laugh as loudly as he needed to, without revealing any of the loneliness eating away at him. Adam's childhood was really just regular old stuff. He played football in the dusty streets, went to the mosque with his buddies, and did some odd jobs for his dad in that tiny corner shop. But as he got older, he started to notice something about himself that's kind of different. While his friends were all talking super excited about girlfriends, he started thinking about Yusuf, the kid with eyes like that honey-toned, honey and a laugh that could melt even the coldest of hearts. Adam knew he couldn't just act on his feelings. His country didn't deserve him, and the laws were pretty tough. He had heard some pretty scary stories, men dragged away from their homes in the dead of night, subjected to horrendous trials that ended with them never being seen again. He had heard in hushed voices about those who had their lives turned upside down beyond repair. So Adam lived in silence, trapping every stolen glance, every secret whisper, every dream he couldn't even dream of. But my friends, fate had other plans. It was at the university that he met Kareem. Kareem was bold, fearless in a way that both terrified and exhilarated Adam. He spoke of art and poetry, of a world beyond their borders, where love was not dictated by ancient laws, but by the heart's desires. With Kareem, Adam found himself drawn into a world of secret meetings and whispered confessions beneath the cover of darkness. "You're afraid?" Kareem had said one night as they sat on the rooftop of an abandoned building, the city sprawling beneath them. "Shouldn't I be?" Adam countered, his voice barely above a whisper. Kareem sighed. "Maybe, but should fear dictate the way we live?" Adam had no answer. His entire life had been built around fear. Fear of discovery, fear of rejection, and fear of losing everything. But Kareem's words planted a seed, a dangerous seed that began to grow within him. The first time they kissed, it was in the shadows of an alley, their hearts pounding louder than their footsteps. It was reckless, foolish even, but in that moment, for the first time in his life, Adam felt free. Their love was a dangerous game. Every meeting was a risk and every touch a gamble. They knew the consequences if they were caught. But love, real love, is not so easily denied. One evening as they sat by the river, Kareem took Adam's hands in his and said, "Let's leave." Adam's breath hitched. "Leave? Go where?" "Anywhere but here. There are places where we can be who we are without fear. We don't have to live like this, Adam." It was a fantasy, a beautiful dream wrapped in stolen kisses and whispered promises. But reality had sharp teeth, and it would not let go so easily. A week later, their secret was uncovered. Someone had seen them, and in a place where whispers could be more deadly than knives, the news spread like wildfire. Adam barely had time to escape. Kareem was not as lucky. The last time Adam saw him, Kareem was being dragged away by men whose eyes burned with righteous fury. He wanted to scream, to fight, but he knew it was too late. He ran. He ran with nothing but the clothes on his back and the weight of his grief pressing down on his chest. Days later, he crossed the border into a new land, one where the air smelled different, where his name meant nothing, where he was free but not whole. He never found out what happened to Kareem. Years passed and Adam built a new life. But some nights, when the world was quiet, he still heard the call to prayer from his childhood, still felt the warmth of Kareem's hands in his, still dreamed of a love that could have been beneath the crescent moon.